Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your weekly style edit. I'm Kim Crow. I own Evie Lou in Cleveland, and these are part of my team. Christine and India are here with me today.
Hello.
Because we're going to talk about our huge Too Much of a Good Thing sale that's coming this week.
Huge.
And we're super excited about it. So I'm going to give you just a real quick snippet of why we're doing this, because the girls have heard it, so forgive me, they have to hear it one more time. Oh, they'll hear it many more times, because it was like the single greatest shopping moment in my life. So I was in Germany last winter, and I wandered into the Runholt store there, you know, very artful, very minimalist, and just super cool, and I just want to take pictures, basically. You know, I have it here in the store, you know, I'm not going to buy it there, and then, you know, wear it here, and everyone's going to want it. So I just wander in, and instead of it being austere and artful, it was insanity. There's all these women running around in their underwear, you know, swear to God, bras and panties, holding giant trash bags that say Runholt's on them. And there's bins and bins and racks and racks and racks of steeply discounted, like so crazy low prices.
Jealous.
Oh, it was truly like, it was just like unbelievable. But here's the thing, is I had to leave in 30 minutes to take a train, to take a plane, to fly home. My bags were all packed. I had no room for anything, so I had to get creative, and the first thing I bought was a coat, and then it had big pockets. I shoved my pockets full, you know, I wore a scarf, I wore a hat. The hat I gave to my sister. I did share in the thing. And then I rushed and I made the train. As I'm sitting there, literally panting and so excited, like on a high, like a true high, texting everyone I know. I was like, we've got to do this at home. We've got to bring this feeling to Cleveland. How can I do it? Do I need to get big suitcases and come to the sale? So when I get home, and the first thing I do is fill a web order, and I go to our basement where we keep off-season merchandise, and I'm like, oh, we've got the stuff here.
We can do this.
We can do this. I've been overbuying for many, many years. The girls can attest to it, because they're always the ones who have to process it and tag it and steam it, and then find a home for it on the floor, because I'm sure there's lots of talking about me. But because there's so much stuff all the time. So that's what we're doing. You know, it's going to be some really, really crazy deals.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yes. Tell people how I base the prices, Christine.
So the prices are based on, the sale prices are based on how long we've had them, not because they're old and yucky and torn. They're just, we've had them so long and we've gotten so many new things in that we take things off the floor seasonally.
And we pack them beautifully.
We pack them up nice, especially all the cashmere and the heavy sweaters, and everything is all organized.
And then you forget what we have.
We forget, and then Kim buys way too much more again because she gets so excited at
it's
the
shows.
It's a cycle.
I'm in therapy.
So, for example, like a pair of pants that's $250, maybe $25 or $50. Mm-hmm. It's just depending on how long we've had it. Or a $600 coat, winter coat, could be $100.
Yes.
A lot of sweaters that maybe we've had for a long time will be $15, $25.
There's a lot of $15 t-shirts down there.
So
I don't know why I always think we need 500 t-shirts a season, but I do.
So everything's going to be color coded. You'll see a color code, and there'll be charts hanging everywhere, and the dots correlate. Mm-hmm. You'll figure it out when you get here.
Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We thought we talk about like how to approach a big sale like this, because it's going to be overwhelming for people, I think.
It is.
So my first tip is to be mindful of what you wear. Wear something that's easy to take off. Yeah. You know, leggings and a tank top, or bike shorts and a tight t-shirt. Yeah. Because the sidewalk is either going to be a line for the fitting rooms, you're just going to want to change.
Right.
Slip-on shoes.
No complicated outfits.
Right.
Something you can slip on and slip off.
Yes, exactly. And so do you have any tips for folks, India?
Yeah, I would say don't get too hung up on the sizing. Even though it's a small, medium, large, I feel like a lot of our brands are very generous with their sizing. So, I mean, sometimes you might be a large, but you might be able to fit something that's a small, but it's really oversized and drapey.
Right.
So keep an open mind on that tip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. And I mean, like, for instance, I'm wearing a size small and this beautiful top from Umi Unal that is, you know, I can't button it, but it's so pretty, and I love it. The pin alone's worth $50.
Yeah.
So this was like $300, now it's $50.
It's all about how you style something.
Yes, exactly.
It's
so I put black underneath it, so hopefully no one notices.
To be adventurous.
Right, that's a great one.
Right.
That's a great one.
And bring an adventurous friend with you too.
That's good. And I always think, like, look over your wardrobe quickly. You don't spend a million hours with it, but look at your coat. Is it worn out? Do you need a new one? How about a black cashmere cardigan?
Yeah.
There's going to be things here, great deals. Maybe it's time to replace what you already have.
Yeah.
But leave room for joy.
Absolutely.
Yes, I love that.
A lot of fun things.
But I can't have too much joy. We have to have rules.
Let's talk about rules.
There's
Yeah.
no rules, I know. All right, so all sales are final. Yes.
Yeah, and all of available sizes are out in the tent. So, yeah, that's basically what I want to say about that.
And we're gonna have a limited space, so whatever dressing rooms we have open is what we have, and so only 10 items are allowed in
10
at that
items.
time.
So we don't want people to camp out. We
Right.
need to be fair and
Keep it moving.
And we also can't put things aside. So just in case you might want to get it later,
Yeah.
you can check out as many times as you want.
Right.
But
Get the things that you want as you come out of the dressing room, pay for it, and then if you want to buy more, we will surely let you do.
But we want to give everybody a fair shot.
Right, exactly. And so we're also having a lot of incentives just to get people here early and get in line and create some buzz. So the first 25 people every day with a purchase, they can earn a free cup of coffee and a pastry from Lucky's Cafe across the street from us. They have, they're collaborating with all sorts of little fun deals, including a special meal called Just Enough of a Good Thing.
Ooh,
That's
so
cute. It's such a cute idea. And it's
Yeah.
our own it's a secret menu just for people who shop here. And when you go over and present your receipt, they're going to give you 25% off.
So fancy.
And then in the weekend, there's going to be a themed drink and a themed pastry and
Love that.
grab and go. So you grab something for fuel and come back to the tent.
It's an Evie Lou weekend.
It's an Evie Lou
Yes.
weekend. But I think that the staff's very excited about the bags.
Yes.
So can you two explain that?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have grab bags available, and there's a limited amount. You can take a bag and fill it with as much as you want in designated areas. This one is the
No, yeah, that's a 50. You're right.
$50
Yes, yeah.
bag, and so you purchase the bag, and here's a $100 bag. You purchase a $100 bag, and then you go to the racks and you can fill it with as much items as you
can
want.
fit into
As you
it.
can
Yeah.
fit into
Yeah.
it.
And they're designated racks, but there's good
Yeah.
stuff on racks.
Yeah.
It's not just like all my used
No.
tank tops.
We also have a smaller bag that's $25. You can fit accessories and scarves or just thinner t-shirts and things like that. And then we also have a huge $200 bag, but we're only selling one of those per day. And this is gonna be great for outerwear or thicker toppers, things like that for preparing for winter.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. It'll be really fun. So you can't
Yeah.
call ahead and reserve it.
Yeah,
you
no.
gotta show up and
First
put in
come,
the
first
work.
served. Yes.
Clearly, we're really excited.
Yes.
So just to give you a little taste, we thought we'd talk about the outfits we're wearing. Every one of which is from our sale rack. So
Yeah.
why don't we start with you, Christine?
This one, again, remind me the brand?
Noen.
Known, and it's a
Conte knit.
Conte knit, and I'll walk up to you a little bit and show you. I love it because it's asymmetrical. It could be a dressy top, easy to wear with any kind of bottoms. You can pull it out. Oh, I did a little tuck and make a little flare. Also, I want to throw in there, we do have a case of fine jewelry that will be half off. So this is one of those items, and some earrings. These are, I think, Kate Mahler are both of them, possibly.
Yes, you're right.
And then the pants
Did you
are.
talk about the amazing deal of this topic?
Oh, I forgot. forgot.
It's $138 originally, $25.
$25.
I can't. I'm dreading my talk with our accountant.
And this one is also available in gray. I
Right.
believe,
Yeah.
too.
There's a number of sizes left in that, and then your Plus La Vie pants.
These lovely pants. These are awesome. They're so comfortable. We also have them in black.
They're like a stretchy cotton poplin.
Yep.
And these were $258. Now they're $50. Yeah, that's great. Okay, my gorgeous friend.
I'm wearing Plus La Vie from head to toe, not the feet though, but I'm wearing this wrap jacket. It has a lot of fringe detail. I think there's only one or
There's
two?
two left. So this is from the current season. So we've
Yes.
sprinkled in some Easter egg surprises for
Yes.
things that really maybe you have one or two left, but just giving a really fabulous deal on
Right.
current inventory too. So this was in the 400-ish
Yeah.
range. Now it's 100.
100,
Yeah.
which I might have to think about this one myself. But
You
Yeah.
can hurt
Looks
people.
great on you.
It looks so good on you.
I'm also wearing
your pants.
Yes.
Okay, great. These are also
these Plus La
Plus.
Vie
Yeah.
pinstriped. These are so cute. I actually haven't tried them on before, but I'm loving them. And they were how much?
$264 and now $50.
Wow, it's a great deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. So I'm wearing a top that, it's too small for me, but it's just so pretty. This is from Umi Unal. It was around $300, I'm gonna say, and now it's $50. And I have No in pants. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
They're such a good brand. It's one
So
of our
cute.
European brands. They have some really interesting things, beautiful fabrics, but they're sort of under the radar. They're not like people. We have our Runholz. Other brands. Plu has their fans, but
Yeah.
this doesn't.
So
yeah.
this top comes in this fabric. I
Yes,
believe.
exactly. It's the same one. So these are 50. I think there were 178 beforehand. Anything else you want to flash before we let people get on with their Sundays?
Sure. I was just looking and I was thinking of finding things that were maybe too big or just interesting. Taking a big shirt, oversized shirt, and pairing it with, making it a little bit more summer with some white pants. And then you can either leave it open as more of a jacket, or I love this wrap belt. Whoops. It's just so fun to you take it over a big shirt and cinch it up, and there you go.
Yeah, that's great. And in accessories too, I saw you pull this one.
I
This
did.
is gorgeous.
I
I
love
know.
them.
I'm like, why aren't I buying this?
I know.
It was 300. Now it's 50.
50, I think.
And it's
just
gorgeous
so
hand-dyed
beautiful.
cashmere, which we absolutely love. But we've had it for a number of years, so
We have.
it needs to leave our bin.
It needs
and
a
go,
new home.
It needs to go to a good home.
Preferably not me, because
Okay. All right, so one last thing I know our online customers are feeling a little left out. I've heard from a number of people as we've been promoting the sale online. So just so you know, we're going to have something that's just online only, just for you, that starts July 1st through the 6th. More details will become available as we get our head above water from all of this thing, but it'll be worth waiting for, I promise. And I don't know, maybe if you read to the end of the email that comes out with this video, maybe you'll find another deal. I don't know. We'll see what mood I'm in tonight.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's great. All right, well, thanks for joining me, ladies.
Of course.
Okay, and hands off. Leave the
Okay.
customers just for a couple more days.
See you
And
next
this
week.
Thursday, it's still here. It's yours. I
Okay.
promise.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right,
I'll
thanks
take
for
it.
joining us.
Bye.